What's up, everybody? King Eric here today. I'm just going to show you real quick my Guild War run on my free-to-play account, the heroes that I have right now, and what artifacts that they're in. So we'll go ahead and we'll get started. This is the first base that I attempted. Um, as you can see, pretty straightforward sniping base. They got all sorts of buildings toward the outside that my heroes can lock on outside the walls, so that's why I went ahead and went with this base first. This was actually the first attempt on this one. As you can see, not a lot of double evolved heroes. Druid and Orcsbane out there actually has a whole lot of HP, but not really a super great Guild Wars defense hero. My heroes all also single evolved, so that's helping me out. Um, let's see, Pixie hopefully can take out that Pumpkin Duke. Nope. But there we go. Pretty much all my heroes gone, but I have Trentar and Skull Knight to come and save the day. So Blitz Scroll on Skull Knight helps him not get stunned too much by the towers, and then my Skull Knight will take out all the stun towers and put these last two heroes out. Atlanticor Totem kind of messed with me for a minute there, but Cupid and Druid are just no match for Skull Knight, especially 5/5 Corrode with Pixie healing him in the background. So Druid did not want to die, but like I said, no match for Skull Knight. So now it's just a waiting game to clean up these last couple buildings, and then it'll be on to the next one. So now that the stun towers are out of the way, things are going pretty quickly. Alright, so there we go. 389. Now we go to the next base. So this one, they made it pretty easy. They still had some troops out, so I went ahead and dropped Ares on that side so that he could start proccing and not really have to wipe out any buildings. My Warlock is going to get taken out pretty early on here just because there wasn't any troops on that side, but it's going to help me either way with the troops that he had on Ares' side just because he'll get enough procs in to do some real damage. So Ares proc and his Ares is gone. Now we're just left with Vlad Dracula and Skull Knight. So hopefully what we can do is get some good procs. But his Skull Knight comes back, but Pixie should proc in time. There we go. Warlock's still doing some heavy damage, so I'll drop my Skull Knight, and then I'll drop my Trentar, and have Ares proc, and so the Pixie proc takes away Skull Knight's buff, and my Skull Knight has his proc go off, and just wipes out his Skull Knight. So now again, just waiting for him to clear up all the bases. And I don't know if you guys could see that or not, but my Trentar now does have a 5/5 Revitalize. I got really lucky on a talent roll and wasn't really sure who to put it on, mainly because if I get a War God or a Bulwark, I want to put it on Pixie. And the other heroes that I had, I didn't really see a need for the 5/5 Revitalize, and I just knew that with the 5/5 Revite tree, it makes Guild Wars a lot easier, and not having to worry about buildings to find for Trentar to be able to hit and proc on. So that's why I made that decision. And then as you can see for this Guild Wars base, really simple. They had their Heavy Monster base out, so it was basically a drop my heroes and wait for it to kill theirs. I did actually mess up on the timing on this one and didn't kill the Skull Knight. So it's not as clean as I would have wanted it to be, but that's sometimes just how life is. I'm still able to get the 3 flames, but just didn't do it as clean as normal. Oh, wait, never mind. I did get him. So, good thing too, because Atlanticor totems can really screw things up, especially with the Skull Knight. He really does become invincible then, and the shield around him can make your whole team wipe itself out. So there we go, another one down. And onto the fourth base. So this one actually took me a couple tries, mainly because he does have stronger heroes and I had to time the procs accordingly. As you can see, he also has an arrow tower out there. Luckily this one wasn't too high leveled up on the purple garrison, so that helped out some. I tried some other bases where they had high level purple bases and they just wiped out my heroes. It was not fun. So as we get into it, hopefully we can get one more Ares proc off. Nope, the hero traps take him out. So what I'm going to do now is I'll drop Skull Knight down here, let him get some energy built up, so that by the time he gets into there, maybe he has his proc going, and then as they aggro to him, drop Trintar, put Calamity on everybody, and just let Skull Knight do his thing. Like I said, we have Blitz Scroll on Skull Knight so that he can just not get stunned some of the time and help take out those towers, so that my heroes can help him just time-wise knock out all the rest of the buildings left. So once again, buildings were towards the outside of the base, made it easier to snipe from the outside, and then was able to get Ares and Warlock and Pixie to go off and wipe out some of those heroes for me. And that's the end of this base. So now on to the last one. Back in Alpha Smurfs, going for their number 2 guy. And then basically what I did with this one was I tried to drop my Ares and Warlock in a good enough position to where they could still go and aggro against those buildings on the outside. Harpy Queen tried to mess things up for me as best as she could with her auto proc, but luckily Pixie was able to take care of her for me. So at first didn't really work out as well as I had hoped, but I have Warlock over here knocking out these buildings from the outer side, so, and him partially getting stunned while Cupid still being able to get off her proc really helps out. As you can see, he starts just wiping out heroes. So I'm not able to clear them all, but good enough for me to be able to drop Skull Knight up here at the top. He's going to go off, but Pixie will set him, or take away his proc, get him under Calamity, and Ares stayed alive long enough to do his thing, and Pixie wipes out Warlock. So there we go again, another pretty straightforward sniping base. So as you can see, as long as you have the right heroes, you know, I know skills and talents help too. Not everybody can have perfect talents, but it's really all about timing on how you drop your heroes. You know, if you don't have revitalized talents and you have war gods and things like that, just work on the timing. But that's it for this video. Came in 6th in the guild, 118,000 might. Just quick view of everybody else in the guild. But that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Y'all have anything y'all want to say to, or want me to do, just let me know. Hit me up online or leave some comments. But thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.